It looks a little messy, that event. They didn't seem, it seems pretty like tame though this year. Like a lot of times we'll see like the pumpkin seeds flying.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe they had a good meal before and they're like, okay, we'll just kind of graze.
Yeah. I like that. That's my style.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
And you know, the
Mm-hmm.
elephants, the zoo, celebrating Halloween.
Yes.
Only 14 days away now, so quickly knocking at our door as we anticipate some cooler temperatures by the end of the month. But nonetheless, it's still a little too far out to determine if we'll actually pick up on any of that wet weather. Of course, a much different picture for us up in elevation. Beautiful winter wonderland sights out towards the Mount Hood Meadows area with those freshly flocked trees. We just got to get rid of some of those clouds so we can unveil the snow-capped peak of Mount Hood. But if you want to actually travel up to the high mountain passes, that's where we are seeing some road impacts as far as our first snowfall of the season. Likely just going to be staying on the wet side, but as we move through the overnight hours, some slick spots are a potential to start to develop as temperatures cool. But a few stray snow showers still pushing their way over the high terrain, all above about 4,000 feet or so, as we expect to see that snow elevation level start to retreat as we work our way into Friday, Saturday. That also comes with a bit of a drying trend, so the snow quickly wrapping up later this afternoon and into the evening hours. But boy, look at those frosty conditions once again falling across parts of our area. It's the southern Willamette Valley that is under a frost advisory. That's where we have the potential to wake up with some frosty conditions, so protect those sensitive plants if you live south of about Salem or so. But as far as the Portland, Vancouver metro area, not likely to see any frost development. The city warmth kind of keeps us protected from that. But on average, we see our first frosty early morning with November 11th, but it's October 8th, the earliest that we saw those frosty conditions back in 1985. So overall, we are just calling for a flannel watch here across our forecasting areas. Cooler than average temperatures both return for daytime highs and overnight lows, with a few scattered showers still a potential. Taking a live look out over Vancouver, you can see some of those fall trees starting to transition as we currently sit in towards the mid-50s. Mostly cloudy skies, a splash and that shower possible for the rest of this afternoon, as we've already managed to fill up our rain gauges to just a couple of 1/100ths of an inch, closer to that quarter-inch mark for Salem, as a few hit and miss showers continue to push their way through our area. Drying though later this evening through the overnight hours tonight. That's going to give way to those cooler early morning lows as we prepare for yet again another round of the wet weather to push its way back through parts of the northern Willamette Valley for tomorrow afternoon. Not a super soaker event, but a few stray rain showers are a possibility as we anticipate the potential for a very weak and short-lived atmospheric river to find its way back to the west coast by the time we get to Sunday and the start of next week. But until then, not necessarily filling up our rain gauges very much more than what we've already seen. 60 degrees, that's all we managed to get to today. Tonight falling back into the low 40s for many of us here through the Portland, Vancouver metro area. An on-again, off-again rain shower, not only likely for this afternoon, but again tomorrow afternoon as daytime highs struggle to even hit 60 degrees. That could potentially be some of the coldest air we've seen since about May, especially with those chilly early morning lows back into the low 40s. And then we see that atmospheric river, or the potential of it, come Sunday into Monday before we dry things back out for the middle of next week. But you'll notice no 70s in our 7-day forecast. We're kind of transitioning into that cooler weather pattern now.
Those days are gone.
Long gone.
Happened quickly, it seemed like. Okay, we'll be right back. Stick around.